All right, guys, I'm trying something new today. I'm going to do a weekly recap of all that I've covered this week because there is a lot that has happened. I've dropped around 27 videos within the past 8 or so days. Well, this video is going to recap all of it for you in a short and concise manner. But first, how about those? What's up, guys? My name is Cole, and if you love the Kansas City Chiefs, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn notifications on because I am doing daily news about our favorite team. Okay, let's talk a highlight of the Chiefs news over the past week or so. And just so you know, if you want more detailed news about anything mentioned in this video, I do deeper dives and separate videos that you can find from recently posted videos on my channel or in the description down below. All right, over the past week or so, Patrick Mahomes had his bachelor party in Vegas in which Alex Smith, Travis Kelce, and other Chiefs players were in attendance. Matt Nagy was hired as the Chiefs quarterbacks coach and will be a friendly face around the franchise. A two-time Olympian went on a Twitter tirade about Tyreek Hill and him wanting to race Usain Bolt, and Tyreek Hill responded. I talked about some potentially cheap free agent steals with some high-risk, high-reward players. These players are older or coming off of injury, but have potential to be a helpful addition at a low cost. I talked about the offensive line and how they can get even better from good to great. I mean, honestly, they were great last year. Who am I kidding? But that's via free agency and the draft. Basically, the main concern for me is right tackle. Will Niang be back and come back strong from his injury? And we also take a look at building potential depth in the O-line. Last week was Tony Gonzalez's birthday, as well as Tyreek Hill, and more recently, Dan Sorensen. But I didn't have time to make a video on all those guys. I did, though, do a video on Tony Gonzalez. It was more of an in-depth video of him and his Hall of Fame career. Definitely make sure to check that out if you have not already. We talked about the possibility of trading for Calvin Ridley, went over some draft selections the Chiefs may look at, defensive tackle free agents, and I also did a Q&A video answering your questions. We talked about Tyrann Mathieu, which there is a big update on that, which I'll talk about later in this video. My all-time favorite players and how many more rings I think the Chiefs will get in the next 8 years or so. I think they'll be back about 3 times and win at least one of them. Short answer. Last week, the Chiefs rookie class was ranked number 1 in the entire NFL, so I did a deeper dive into that subject and took a look at the Chiefs 2021 rookie class. The scouting combine also started up this past week, and I did lots of coverage on that, specifically on Brett Veach and Andy Reid's press conferences and various interviews Andy Reid has done while there. Worth noting, Andy Reid shut down the Eric Bieniemy rumors, talked about the healthy environment of the Chiefs, compared coaching Mahomes to the greatness of a jelly donut, and also said that he was EB's biggest fan. Let's talk more news from this past week, but first, if you're enjoying this video, can you do me a favor and hit that like button so more Chiefs fans can find this content? Thank you so much. Okay, there are a lot of important dates to know in the month of March. The NFL Scouting Combine goes on until tomorrow, March 7th. The franchise tag deadline is March 8th, and that same day, the College Pro Days begins. And March 16th is the start of the 2022 new league year, and March 27th finally is the annual league meeting. Moving on from there, I took a look back at Mahomes' 2017 Combine video, then did a deeper dive into the 2017 draft to see how other players have fared since being drafted. Some of them not so hot. Deshaun Watson among others. I covered a funny story on the Washington Commanders reportedly inquiring the Chiefs about their quarterbacks. It was most likely about Shane Buechele, but we took a look and imagined the conversation that would have happened had they actually inquired about Patrick Mahomes. I have no idea why I just yelled the word inquired. Recently, news surfaced about Amari Cooper set to be released from the Cowboys, and the Chiefs are one of the several potential teams he could land on, so I did a video covering why he might be a good fit on the Chiefs. The same day, news came out about Patriots cornerback J.C. Jackson. He is more than likely not getting franchise tagged, so we took a look at scenarios in which he landed on the Chiefs and how that could work with such a dynamic cornerback at Kansas City. Tyreek Hill is in the final discussions of getting his contract renewed. It's reportedly been in the works, and any day now he's looking at becoming one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL. This move will also help free up cap space for the Chiefs for this year, so that is a helpful thing. Also, Mahomes recently got trolled at the NFL Combine when they compared his speed to several other QBs, and he was the slowest in the comparison. And then Tom Brady responded as well, so I had to cover that video. I also talk about the Saquon Barkley trade rumors and share, in my opinion, why the Chiefs should not be trading for him, and they're not gonna, don't worry. I dropped a video on why the Chiefs should not draft a wide receiver in the first round, and also did a piece looking back at Mahomes' draft story. It's pretty cool. Did you know Brett Veach had been eyeing Mahomes since he was a freshman in college? Did you know that? Pretty cool to me, not gonna lie. The most recent video I did, I mentioned it earlier, was on Tyrann Mathieu. It's been confirmed that he's gonna test the free agent market, so he will more than likely not be back next year. Very interesting development there. Whew, all right. That was a lot, but hey, if you made it this far, which news update or story from this past week was your favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested to read what you guys liked the most. I really enjoyed covering all this for you all, and definitely plan on doing this every week from here on out. If you missed any of these and want to see these topics covered in more details, links to all those videos are down in the description. And I also made a playlist that you will find here, which has a list of all the week's news coverage I did as well. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and sub for more daily news about the Chiefs. And until next time, let's go. How about those